Okay. Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in good spirits. Whether you are new or returning, it is just such a pleasure to have you here. Um, Today, we're going to get into keys to abundance for you. Okay. How are you unlocking this abundance that you're getting ready to step into? What's coming towards you? What do your angels, ancestors, and guides want to tell you? What advice and guidance do they have for you? Okay. Now, hmm, if you've been here before, welcome back, right? If you haven't, you're going to like it. So just go ahead and subscribe, okay? Like, comment, share the video with a friend, all right? This is a season of immense abundance coming in and flowing into people. So let's get all of the information we need, right? Okay, so we have three groups today. We have the Labradorites for group one. We have the Chrysocolla for group group two. And we have this stone that I picked up from the railroad tracks for group three. Let's get started. So for group one, if you pick the Labradorites, let me just say, if you pick the Labradorite, then you are about to strike oil. Okay, it seems like even just looking at this, it looks like you've been digging really deep, and you're about to find exactly what you need. You're about to strike gold. You're about to hit the reserves. Okay, so the reserves. Maybe the U.S. reserves. Okay, come on now, the Reserve Bank or whatever. So it does feel like you've been kind of digging, and maybe there was like a pretty difficult difficult period. It really took you digging deep into your own inner reserves, but you're about to strike oil. You're about to strike oil. Okay. So let's get it started. Before we get into your oracle cards that have been pre-picked here, we're going to pull some tarot cards to get a general energy for what it is that you are doing, what it is that you're attracting at this time. All right. We just start off real good for group one with victory and success, which is the Six of Wands. I like that already. What else do we have for group one? Keys to abundance for group one. We have authority, which is the Emperor energy. Yes. Okay. One more card for group one. Okay. And power with the 8. This is the strength card in the typical tarot. All right. So already I'm picking up this energy of your key to success is taking authority of your own process, of your own journey, of your projects. Okay. I feel that you are maybe already getting a taste of this success. It feels like I'm honestly picking up too with this energy here that you could be connecting with Sekhmet at this time, or that you will have significant changes or significant insights coming to you during the Lionsgate portal, which opens up on August 8th. Okay. So we have 4, 6, 8. So there's something here about that the first week of August, the first 8 days of August. Okay. But you have already tapped into this success, it feels like, by just taking authority, being a leader, a thought leader, even I want to say being a thought leader. This is the key, maintaining that position of authority in your own life. I feel as if too with this, there's an energy of, I feel sacral energy right now. So whatever this is, it does feel like I'm hearing ingenuity too. So whatever it is, you stepping forward on the idea or on the concept is already leading to success. Okay. The first steps that you've taken have already been successful, and you may not necessarily see it this way, is what I'm hearing, but there was success in those first few steps. Okay. Now with the victory and success card over here, he is here. He's giving me full energy. So I feel like there was a leap of faith that you had to take, and you may have had to take this alone. Okay. There's solitary energy here. So I feel like you may have had to take this alone. You may have had to toot your own horn for a little while in order to solidify this concept within your own being. Okay. To give you the power, to give you the fortitude to go ahead and keep taking steps towards it. All right. Now I feel too there is a balancing act, not balancing as in like this, but a balancing in like this. Okay, so bringing things into alignment. We have on the power card, we have kind of like this violet color, and then we have the red, and for me that's the crown and the root. So I do feel like you are bringing things from spirit form into material form, and I think that that started with that leap. Okay, that leap was what is why you're already kind of like sensing the success, is because you already feel aligned with this idea, with this concept, and the fruition of it. Okay, I feel that you've built the foundation for this with the authority card here. You've built the foundation for this, and you've kind of made the outlines for it. Now this would look like you've already got the business plan. You may have made an initial investment. You may have already also, like I said, just begun to work in it. So it's like a foundation is been built. So I'm also hearing that the systems that you are bringing into play right now are going to be successful. They're going to create more success and allow things to flow easier. I'm also picking up too that coming into the future, there is definitely a lot of delegation energy here, a lot of delegation. Which opens up more room for you to just focus on whatever your core focus is. It's like if your core focus is creating or coming up with ideas, then now you're going to be delegating so that you can stay in the energy of creating while other people take care of the tasks that support the projects and breathe them to life. Okay, but this comes only after you decide that you are the authority of your own life, because you can't manage other people if you don't even have management of your own concepts and your own ideas, right? So then that's why these other people end up coming in once you've taken back the reins. Okay, anything else? Okay, so both of these cards here, there's a violet cloak on this person. So I do feel as if you are now very sure and certain, excuse me, that this is part of your life purpose, that this is what is intended for you by spirit, or what yeah, I feel like you're cloaked. The authority that you have, okay, I'm hearing the authority that you have comes from aligning with spirit, okay? Maybe you've been tuning in a little more, maybe you've been meditating more, really taking your ideas into that sacred space to get confirmation from whoever, from your spirit guides, from your angels, from your ancestors, from source itself. It does feel as if you are just reclaiming authority, but also consulting with spirit a lot more, okay? Because I get a sense with the authority card that's kind of like this crossroad here too. So it's almost like you're taking everything to the crossroads before you move, and this is making you feel more powerful, making you feel more sure. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what Ganesh has for you. Wow. Inner knowing. Inner knowing. Okay, that's number 17 here. So inner knowing, like I said, more meditation. You got the lotus flowers here. So I do feel as if there's an ascension element here, transcending certain thought patterns, certain beliefs. I also feel like too transcending a sense of powerlessness with these cards that are here. I also feel that fear or feeling like you can't announce or share things, that's passing. Okay, I'm also picking up too with the victory and success card down here. It does feel as if that publicity, bringing publicity to yourself, what it feels like to be in the spotlight, what it feels like to be a leader. Also marketing, I'm hearing too that you're pulling that together as well, and not afraid to market yourself. Okay, but this inner knowing card is telling me that, just like I said with the violet cloaks, it feels as if you have gone inside and you've decided that everything, you're going to put God first, basically, and God is going to have a hand in every single thing, and this is going to have you more and more empowered as you continue to bring this further and further into fruition. Okay, so that is beautiful, beautiful energy. And then the inner knowing is also speaking to what I spoke about knowing that this is your purpose, knowing that this is your calling, knowing that you are where you belong. Okay, knowing that it can be successful. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for group one. We have Uranus. Okay. Okay. Coming through with revolution energy. All right. We have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. All right. And then we have words of abundance. Okay. So I just heard approval. So I do feel like not validation, but approval. Okay. Seals of approval from people, from organizations, from communities, from people, right? Individual people. But I keep looking up at this Better Business Bureau sign. So also, like I said, organization. So you're getting acknowledged. You, whatever you're creating is becoming acknowledged. Okay. Let's see. What is this message here? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Now, I feel like there's a constant flow right now for you. You feel in the flow. So although this says they're coming, like it's like they're not here yet, I feel like you're moving in this way that you have faith that everything that you need to know, that you need to know right now, you already know, right? And so it feels as if you're moving with that knowledge. That's why I say the victory and success card definitely looks like full energy. He's always on that cliff, right? So I feel that you're taking the steps. Maybe you have two steps and you don't have any more ground in front of you, but if you got in these two steps, so you're going to take them. And then when you get ready to take that third step, that ground is going to appear. Okay. So that's kind of how that feels. It's like you're not worried about the next steps. You're just going to take the download that you got, move with that, and then that when you get to the point of needing more, that it will be there. Okay. Words of abundance. This card says you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. Ooh, love this. Okay, so I'm picking up on Archangel Gabriel energy about announcing, about affirming things. Okay, so that would definitely speak to why this man is blowing this trumpet on the victory and success card. It says, because what I spoke or what I proclaimed is what came true. Okay. So I'm hearing prophecy. So out here speaking prophecy. I'm chosen. Ain't no stopping me. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. That's another lyric of mine. Freaking, what's the beginning? They say I'm somewhat of an oddity because I respect the God in me. I'm out here speaking prophecy. I'm chosen. Ain't no stopping me. Okay, there it goes. So that also speaks to this authority, power. They say I'm somewhat of an oddity because I respect the God in me, meaning I respect my ability to manifest. I respect my ability to create these things that have been put into my spirit to create. And because I move in a way, Uranus, because I move in a way that's revolutionary or visionary, I might have to take those first few steps by myself. But I know that if I take the steps, everything or everyone that's supposed to follow will follow. We have a fly here, so, and how flies kind of just like follow you around, buzz around you. That's the energy I'm picking up on. So that the buzz comes after you start taking those steps. It's going to come. Okay. Uranus says breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, okay, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, enlightening. Come on. This is you receiving insights and moving on the insights with full faith that they're leading you to abundance. Okay. And so you're not worried. You're not worried about what's not working or what hasn't worked before. You're now for whatever reason, I do feel like you could be still kind of cleansing out some reflection energy, like just reflecting on past things, but this is definitely not lack mentality anymore. You reclaimed authority over your finances, over your material life. Okay, your material world, your business ideas, your projects. Okay, you have literally change the dynamic by just deciding that I have the power to change it. Okay. So maybe in your physical environment, for some of you, for very few of you, in your physical environment is just sprouting. Okay. So you're just seeing sprouts. But others of you are in the phase where you have literally begun to feel the outpour from the work that you have been doing. Okay. Okay, I just need to say, you speak it and it happens. You proclaim it and it comes to fruition. Okay. Gemini, full moon in Gemini is saying too. Gemini is a very is a little communicative. It's communicative. Okay, um, and so the way is also two-faced. So you have the choice of speaking ill or speaking positive, like speaking light, okay, onto your situation. And since you've been choosing light, you've been seeing abundance. Since you've been seeing choosing light, you've been seeing abundance. All right. All right. So before we're gonna close with your words of abundance from the universe, but we're gonna get you an outlook message, and then we're gonna get you a yes or no answer. Okay. So start thinking now about what that question might be for you. Okay. So beginning with the death card, or with what is it called here? Coffin. I guess it's the coffins, the sarcophagus, but Anubis. Whoo. Okay. Coming up. Yeah, he's got the key of life in his hand. It's saying again, whatever dark periods you've come through, whatever situations you've had to rebirth, no matter how many times you've had to start over, it's like at this point in your life, you're seeing that it all added. And I know I say that a lot, but it's you see the value of all those deaths. Okay. Hmm. Okay. What else do we have here for their outlook? Stork? Okay, come on. They're not storks. Yes, they are. Okay. The storks talking about new life. So that's a beautiful energy to get after Anubis comes. Okay. After you come up out of darkness, then to have the storks there. Let me clarify that that's an 8 and another 8 with 17. Okay. Hmm. What else do we have here for the outlook for group 1? Also being led to look at this down here, there's a scarab beetle. Okay, adjudication, yeah. So this is kind of like justice or decisions being made. So I do feel like if you have come out of a season of indecision, then these things are setting into order at this point. I feel also too, I'm hearing that something may be resurrecting, and this is you. This is you, your power, your inner willpower, your sense of stability is resurrecting. Okay. And it's all because of a choice that you made. Now, adjudication usually can speak of another person making a judgment on a case, or choosing because two people can't come to a conclusion on their own. So spirit could have been helping you to integrate, some polarities within yourself. Okay. And so as spirit assisted you in integrating these polarities, you began to renew. You became renewed. Okay. So now also, as an outlook, it feels like there could be a decision that is made in the near future by someone else to assist you, okay, to assist you or to place you into a position of authority. Okay. Either way, there's a sense of justice. Okay. There is a sense of justice, or just reward for your work. Just reward for your work. Okay. And I just hear somebody saying that, like, when is it going to pay off for me? Well, in the very near future, it looks like. Okay. In the very near future. Let's get a little more about this outlook here. Please clarify this Anubis energy. Anubis, what are you telling us here? Okay. Yeah, I do get the sense that there has been some type of death here, like your own inner death. I have um a connection with this person, and he was talking to me about a death that he experienced, and it's a personal death, an inner soul death. He felt like he just walked away from many things that have been binding him for some time, or like blocking him for some time. So I do feel like this is also a message to that you are definitely dying and you're rising to power. Okay. Some parts of you die and you're rising to power. Okay. This is Aquarius energy. So again, yeah, new beginnings, fresh starts. um I'm also picking up too, this is star energy. So I feel as if there's definitely a sense of not just wish fulfillment, but having your eyes set on the prize. Okay. Having your eyes set on the prize. And in this situation, you're aware that the prize is actually being in union with spirit, being co-conspirator with spirit. So I do feel as if there's like a shift in kind of like, um a shift in your mind and your consciousness about how to bring things to you. All right. So yeah, this is beautiful. I'm also picking up too, just very, very specifically, that there is indigo child energy here. So if you have like certain concepts that are not um like openly accepted by the community, or just not understood in general, then this is going to change in the near future, or you're going to be put into a position where you have the ability or have the opportunity to speak or share and bring the information about what you're doing to other people. Okay, please clarify the storks here. Cardinal energy. Okay, yeah. So definitely the cardinal energy says that there's a start of a new season. Aquarius, start of a new season. You are an ideas person. Look at that. Look, leader, gets party started, trendsetter, original, start of the season. Okay. Yeah, I said that. If you are someone who is a leader in thought, or you're a creative or a visionary, it just feels as if um this, not that people haven't been able to see it, but they haven't been able to process it maybe, and just don't know what's happening. Okay. So now you're going to get the opportunity, and maybe that's what this judication card is talking about. Someone deciding that we need to give this person a platform so that they can spirit, we need to give this person a platform so that they can clarify their intent, clarify this vision so people can get on board. The island here. So again, foreign affairs. It feels like some of these concepts or ideas are foreign to people, which makes you feel a little, isolated. All right. And I also feel too with judication, spirit is also telling you that it's time to come out of hibernation, that it's time to come out of hiding per se. You feel as if, okay, you're going to be connecting with tribe. Okay, if you felt isolated or felt lonely or misunderstood, then that is changing in the very near future, because spirit is going to set up a platform for you. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me throw you some numbers. You got 6, 4, 8 multiple times. You got 8 3 times. We have the number 5, and then we have number 57. Okay. All right. So now let's do the yes or no question, and then close with your advice and guidance from the universe regarding abundance. So just go ahead and ask that question. Okay. All right. So the cards fell down. Like I tried to sit them up there and they decided that they wanted to fall. So the card that was sliding down said immediate results. Okay. That's that one. Immediate results. But the card that came out is very soon. Yes. I said in the very near future, something is shifting, something is changing. You're being put into a position to where you can share yourself, share your concepts and ideas. And once you do so, immediate results it plays out by bringing you opportunities immediately. Okay. So this is beautiful, group one. I love, 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 love this. Okay. So let's see what your message is. You can dance with the illusions of time and space, choosing your steps based on things and events as they now are, or you can dance with your dreams, choosing your steps based upon things and events as they will be. And I bet you can guess which steps perpetuate today's illusions and which ones will change everything. Shall we? The universe. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful how that played out with these cards, because we did talk about you are taking divinely guided steps. And it's almost like even if you don't see the ground, you don't know where the next steps, the next piece of earth is about to fall into place, it's like you're still taking the steps that you've already been given. And this says you can dance with your dreams and interact with spirit as if these things have already happened. Okay. Oh, or it says choosing your steps based upon things and events as they will be. So this is not just planning for the future, but this is also behaving in a way, in behaving in the way behaving in a way where you're informed or you feel certain that these things are going to manifest. This is like somebody who says, no, I'm only going to be over here in these spaces because I know this is where I'm going to find my abundance. So you move in a way. You could stay over here with these people who match your vibration, or you could go over here where you know you're going to find abundance. Okay. So that's a great message, group one. So let's just go ahead and close it up. Okay. I want to keep these cards over here. I love it, group one. That was a beautiful message. Stepping into your power, owning your journey, owning your own process. That's I freaking love. So let's go. Move on to group two. Also, like, comment, subscribe, share with the friends. All right. So what messages? Let's see. Tarot, what messages do you have for group two? That's one. Heart chakra. Okay. Movement, choices, decisions. I'm already hearing the question, is your heart in it? Is your heart truly in it? That's for you to decide, okay? So let's see. And wisdom, heck yeah, heck yeah. So definitely, are you committed to this? Is this something that you are truly passionate about? Are you being led by your heart? Are you being led by finances? Are you being led by your alliances that you have with other people? Are you being led by the possibilities in the situation, or are you being led by illusion? Okay, so there's a lot of questions for you to answer, but it all takes for you to just tune in with the heart space. Okay, so what are your motivations? With the wisdom card, that's the Hierophant, right, in tarot. So it does feel like there is a sense of really tuning in with your truth. What's leading you? What's guiding you? What's drawing you to make the moves that you're making? Okay, for some people, I won't even say it like that, but is the goal, that is the plan that you have mapped out truly what's going to bring you peace of mind? Is it truly what's going to bring you joy? Do you have ulterior motive? Do you have motives that you haven't even acknowledged yet? Because like I said, this person is deciding what their life is going to be about, or what this next phase of their life is going to be about. And when it comes to career and finances, that seems like a very important question to be asking. Okay, because some people's attitude towards money, and even career, it can be obligatory, so you could be working because you want to provide for people, or you want to maintain a certain lifestyle. You could be working because you have obligations to people, so maybe you have partnerships in business that you need to maintain or honor, or that you don't know how to detach from, right? You could have these visions of what you think is going to manifest, the possibility, okay, of something manifesting, or you have the illusions, okay? And when I speak about illusions, this is about moving in a way, not just seeing illusions, but moving in a way that creates illusions for other people, okay? So, wow. All right. So group two needs to check in with their heart when it comes to career and finances. What's motivating you? What drives you? Where's your loyalty? Where's your dedication? What's your moral basis or your moral compass? Okay. Because intention is everything when it comes to trying to manifest, especially physically, materially. Intention is everything. I'm also hearing too, are you loyal to the process? What is your why? What is your why? Okay, for someone here, there is a sense of bringing something back to the village or bringing something home. So again, we did speak about commitment being your driving force, okay? Commitments or obligations being your driving force. And for some of you, that's very much satisfying. For other people, it's probably not as satisfying as you thought it might be. And so and so spirit is asking you to reconsider what's really going to bring your soul happiness, what's going to make your heart scream with joy, okay, on a regular basis. So I love that the white dog is here, which is also signifying kind of loyalty, purity of heart. And this book is just radiating. So I do feel like this is talking about like a little bit of review. Look back, take account. How happy are you really with the way that you live your life, with your obligations, with just the way things are? How happy are you? I'm also hearing the word meager, meager. So if you had to live with nearly nothing, but you could do this thing that you're doing, would you do it? All right. So, okay, let's see what Ganesh has to say. Acceptance. Yeah. Acceptance. Acceptance in this energy does speak to me about again, accepting that something may not fit for you anymore with movement, choices, and decisions. That means that there's something there's multiple paths ahead of you, or you're at a dead end and you may need to accept that you are being taken somewhere else. So this says forever and more is the name of this song. So it does feel like there could be some type of okay. So I'm also picking up too on distractions. Okay. Distractions, things that have distracted you in the past, and choosing not to be distracted anymore, okay, by those same things. For some of you it's many different things, but again, the things that we've already pointed out, um and I need to add like lust, or kind of like lust, or just like appearances of things, and then money, heart centered, or commitment to other things, a possibility or some illusion. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely a sense of accepting something of what it was, knowing in your heart that maybe a thing is not for you anymore, or that its time has passed. Okay. That's not always the easiest thing to accept, especially after you've made such an investment. Okay. But if you're doing things from the heart and you're allowing yourself to be led by your heart, then you are going to find that it's easier to break away after you realize certain things have played their part or have reached their expiration. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We have Libra, the idealist. We have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Yeah. We have clean energy food. Okay. And we're going to save the note from the universe on abundance for the end. Okay, so yeah, so this is definitely some North Node energy for sure, because it says, what are you being led by? And with the wisdom card being the Hierophant energy, this would say, is it your calling? Is it part of your purpose? Are you in tune with what that is? Okay, step out of your comfort zone. So a lot of you, whatever you have been basing your decisions on in the past, whatever your focus has been on in the past, it's saying that you kind of have to shift that in order to get out of the energy that you've been in. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Your heart knows that you're done with whatever this feeling or whatever this experience is. Your heart knows that you're done with it. Okay, so now it's time to start feeding yourself with new ideals. Okay, so this group, it feels like right now is a time to really like create vision boards. Shoot, go eat at places that you would never think to eat at because your budget. I'm not saying spend money that you don't have, but I'm saying begin to create in your mind this new life that fills your heart. Okay, this new existence that fills your heart. Okay, when it comes to finance and career, you know, it it's saying maybe even test the waters, okay? Because I do feel like it's saying also just test the waters. But whatever the case, there is a need to clear the slate from what has been there before. All right. So with the Angels of Abundance card, you have clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So, movement, choices, decisions being clarified with clean energy food. I really feel like there is that sense of not just food, but everything that's in your environment that's been pouring into you or feeding into you. It wasn't whatever things, whether they were positive or negative, if they don't serve, it's time to clean them up. Okay. It says it automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So I think group one had a little hint of replanting themselves in new areas, but I do feel like that's also speaking to you here as well. Okay. A little bit of kind of like feeding yourself different concepts and ideas. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave it at flat. Ganesh is even holding a banana. Look at that. Now he got this sweets in his trunk, but he got the banana in his hand. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm making an effort. I'm making an effort. Okay. With step outside of your comfort zone in North Node, I do feel like again, speaking to the heart space is really giving you where does your heart say that you want to be. Okay, where does your heart say you want to be? And I also feel too, there's two paths crossing, the path you're coming off of and then the path that you're about to step onto. They cross kind of like a railroad. Okay, kind of like a railroad. Now that chrysocolla, where is it? The chrysocolla, excuse me, stone, here it is, speaks to cleansing all of your chakras. Okay. So that might be an energy that is happening here. You could be cleansing your chakras and rebalancing, giving specific energy, giving specific attention to your heart space. But there does feel like there's an overall cleansing of the chakras, which is going to help you release attachments that are based in those areas. All right. The Libra card, it says harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. Again, what is motivating you? What is motivating you? If we go back, I did speak about people pleasing. Is it your obligations? We also have the word, what is it? What was it? Obliging. Okay. Obligations again. Choosy. Do you just like to have a lot of options? You know what I'm saying? Does having so many options or having so many things on your plate detract from the success or the progress you're able to have? Okay. That's good energy. Now, also with Libra energy here is you may need to do some cleansing energy for sure, because it does feel like that's going to help you to make some decisions or see clearly which decisions are best suiting. And for some people, we just can't make those decisions while we're clouded with whatever toxicities. For some of you, that's going to be your physical body. There's going to be like any drugs or any addictions or any harmful things that you're doing to yourself. It's saying that you might have to release some of those things to create space for more abundance. Yep. Okay. So let's get an outlook for you guys. This looks really good though, with the acceptance. Let's see what your numbers are. 39, 5, number 2, number 4. Okay. If any other numbers come out, I'll let you know. Definitely look at this. I feel like just chakra balancing. Look at all those colors. They're not necessarily the chakra colors, but it does feel like there's definitely multiple areas of the life that are affecting your career and finances at this point. And so, the way to get out of this stagnant energy, or you have to accept that some of these things have created stagnancy. And then you'll be able to change those behaviors so that you can open more up and step out of the karmic south node into your north node, which is more leading you to your purpose and leading you more to abundance, and maybe not just financial abundance, but in general more abundance and alignment. Okay, let's get an outlook for group two. Outlook for group two. Okay. So the first card we have is message. Okay, message. Hola, hola, Tila Shell. It's good to have you here, my love. Group two, gift. Okay. Okay, outlook 717. Those more numbers for you guys. Group two. And the dog. Remember, loyalty, commitment. Okay, let's go. That feels very good. So the dog showing up here with the wisdom card, I did speak about the dog on the wisdom card. So it's talking about commitment to not just to your passions, but to your roots. For some of you, you have commitment, or you have you bound to your roots. I would even say bound to your hometown, bound to your family and their ideals, or even some toxicities in games that your family plays, or even some games that you just play because it's part of your makeup and it's just the way you move sometimes. Okay. So I do like that, but I feel like the dog he's not leashed. He's taking the leash he's carrying the leash perhaps to his master, right? What is going to be your new master, okay, in this situation? Is earning money going to be your new master? Is soul fulfillment going to be your new master? Is self-expansion going to be your own master, your new master? So this is asking, what are you giving the leash to in this new chapter, okay? That's going to be a key to your abundance, because whatever your choice will dictate whether you receive this gift, okay? Now the gift is coming, but how you experience the gift is based on what you choose, who you choose to give the reins to, what you choose to give the reins to. Okay. Okay. There's a fingerprint that I'm just really bringing up here. So I'm not sure what that's about, but a fingerprint. Okay. So this could be talking about your destiny. This could be talking about like palmistry. So check into that, I guess. With the wisdom card, there could definitely be some need to study your destiny. Okay. Study your destiny, study your birth chart, your Akashic records, to understand where you've been getting hung up in the past when it comes to career and finances. For someone, I'm hearing really loudly that love and romance trips you up every time. Okay. I'm hearing that very clearly. Love and romance trips you up every time. And I'm saying today that does not have to be the case anymore. Okay. All right. So with the letter here, with the letter is a message, the gift, and loyalty with the dog. Okay. So this is an intuitive message. The gift is a message. The gift is an intuitive message that's going to come to you. I'm also, for whatever, looking at Ganesh's round belly. So this could also be a gift, like a gift in disguise, or what you see as a inconvenience, it then turns into a blessing. Okay. Tyler, the creator, is talking about the truth of your emotions, the truth of your feelings, being able to unlock a door to abundance for you in this time. I'm not sure exactly what that's about, but I do feel like your heart, balancing your heart, maybe taking some time to commit to you and your goals and your aspirations. Okay. Accepting that maybe you've been giving more love and attention and loyalty to others or more so than yourself. All right, let's clarify this outlook. It does feel like there's definitely some sense of it does feel like a partnership, but not romantically. It feels also that there could be a mentor or a teacher coming into your environment. Now, this could be to help you strictly with finances or to just help you understand what the true path is. Dang, letter came out again. So you have definitely some information coming in. And I said the Akashic records. So this letter card does speak on the records. So I honestly feel like exploring your Akashic records could really be a key to helping you unlock abundance at this time. Absolutely. Um, You could also receive communication, a text message, a letter from someone who is committed to you or committed to helping you to succeed in this season. Okay. This person has very much has a lot of admiration and adoration for you. Okay. Yes. I mean, been there, been there, done that. It's almost like every time I would enter into a relationship, it's like things would just start like declining for me, right? Because my attention was on that person, on just, serving their needs and just making sure that I was showing up in that relationship the way I was supposed to show up. But how am I showing up in my own life? How am I showing up in relationship with my goals and my aspirations? And so, yeah, how long am I going to be able to keep this up if I know that I'm not fulfilling my own self and my own life purpose? Not very long, I don't think. So let's see. What does this gift card have to say to us? Definitely some communication coming through, y'all. It's a lot of sevens here. So again, this could be an intuitive message, but for whatever reason, I am also picking up on the fact that you could get a letter or a message from someone just saying, hey, I want to help you with this thing, or hey, I did this thing for you. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Uh, so yeah, that's beautiful. With the star here, wish fulfillment, this gift is coming as a wish fulfillment. Absolutely. But you have to choose first. You have to make the choice first about what's leading you or what you want to do. Okay. And I feel the need to just share this with you. And I had a conversation with my best friend today. And in that conversation, he asked me very directly, he was like, would going back to work be traumatizing for you? And I was just like, honestly, it would. It would, unless I was doing absolutely what I want to be doing. If I went back to work for someone else, it has to be 100% what I want to be doing and how I want to be doing it. Like I would have to have some kind of control over it. And so he was like, okay, I understand that. And he also put out there, he was like, and this may be a message for you. And maybe you don't know that but this is something that can happen. But he said, I really honor you and really cherish you. Like he said, you're much braver than I am to how you have the audacity to just live life the way you want to live your life. And even when it gets hard, or even when you don't understand how it's going to work out, you have the audacity to live your life that way because that's what you want. And I'm like, well, thank you for saying that, because, oftentimes I feel like, dang, am I just being stubborn? Am I supposed to be doing something else? But that perspective of, no, you've chosen and you understand that with the choice, there comes some difficulties, but this is what you want to do. So you doing it. Okay. So I appreciate that message from him, and hopefully it's helpful to someone else. Okay. There is some significance here. Yeah. Falling in love. I do feel like that's definitely a trigger for someone, or I would even say like kind of a distraction when it comes to your life purpose. So balancing that out would be a great idea for you, trying to figure out how to balance that love and work type of vibe. This would be beautiful. Now, the way that I'm hearing it is pursuing your goals. You find a person. If you step in and start pursuing these goals wholeheartedly, you bump into a person and there can be a love connection there. And when you do that, you're already in your purpose. So this person, when you meet them, they understand. they're matching your vibration. They're not coming to block or interfere because you're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so they see that and they come in and they're respecting that. Okay. So I do feel like for some of you, if you have been wanting to attract love, and we're talking about career and finance, but if you have been wanting to attract love, the path to love is through following your passions and following the things that you've been led to follow, been led to pursue. What is the dog telling us here? For some people, this is spirit asking, ready to play? Are you ready to play? Because maybe you've been taking life a little too seriously. I'm hearing, are you ready to play? Can I have one more card to clarify the dog, please? Come on. I'm getting this. I was about to say, I'm getting a feeling they ain't got nothing else. Okay. So let's take all three. Okay, with the dog, it says judgments. So yeah, are you ready to close this chapter? Are you ready for this new abundance? Have you learned all these lessons? Are you ready to go to the next phase? This is the judgment card. So Pluto, surrender, fundamental change, clearing and purging. Yes, I do feel like there's people, there are situations, there are practices that you've been employing that are not going to be going into this next chapter because they haven't yielded any results. So you are doing a sweep and saying, okay, now what things do I need to put into place so that I can see more abundance? And here it means, and here it's telling you that one, you need to be moving from a heart-centered place, making sure that you're not being drawn and brought into indecision and wavering in your intent because of these different things. Pursuit of money, love, holding certain ideals or possibilities in your mind, and then the illusions. Okay, so there's talking about clearing some of that stuff up with the judgment there. Now, two other cards did come out, so let's see. Beaver, things that work against you, and the ring. Come on now, listen. Look at that. Now, this ring talks more about, it does talk about commitments, but it more talks about contracts and agreements between people and things. Okay, so it says things that work against you, so be careful, one, in signing contracts right now, because we did have two letters there. Be careful in signing contracts right now, but there are partnerships and alliances that you currently hold that do not support you. Okay, so you need to cut these. And I'm hearing too, for some of you, this is vows of poverty, or vow like being sacrificial, okay, in situations, and said this does not work for you anymore. It's a cycle that you've been in for some time and you should move out of it, because putting the focus back on you is what's really going to bring you success. Also, someone could be coming with a gift to you, and this is very big, because it seems like someone could be pulling something from their own reserves to give to you, pulling something from their own savings, because I see bond, but I'm not seeing it as a bond between two people. I'm seeing it more as like a bond at the bank. Okay, so somebody could be cashing something out to assist you somehow. All right, I love that energy. Yeah, to give you more freedom. Oh my gosh. And also, I feel like this is going to let you know that people do believe in you. It's also going to increase your belief in yourself. Okay. All right. So now let's move on. We're going to do a yes or no question. Just hold the question in your mind. Yes or no question for group 2. Okay, positive thinking is going to be supportive. So I do feel like it's a yes. Keep your positive, keep your focus and intention clear, and then also make sure that you're giving more room to positive thoughts than negative thoughts. Let's get one more card for this group. Yes or no? Oh, shoot. Divine order. Yeah. Trust that these things are in divine order. Yeah. Always speak positivity over it, accepting that whatever comes is in divine order. All right. That's so surrender to an extent is going to be really beautiful for you in this next chapter. Okay. This is random, but some of you are going to be getting an offer to teach. Okay. And it's going to be very uncomfortable because you're going to have to step into a position to where people are going to be looking to you for information that maybe you don't believe you have, but you have it. You have it. Okay. So let's close with your message from the universe regarding abundance. Something wonderful is happening for you right now. Oh, yes, I love it. From me, the universe. Okay, so again, now you have made some type of pact. It feels like you're coming into some type of pact or agreement with the universe that you will enjoy your life to the fullest, that you will live a heart centered life. And this is why a blessing of abundance is coming to you. Okay, I feel like you have now seen what has served as your God before. And now that you've recommitted to God, to your own divinity, you are about to be blessed abundantly. Okay. Something wonderful is happening for you right now from me, the universe. Love, love, love. Okay, group 2. That was a beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Group 3. Group 3, group 3, group 3. If you picked group 3, we have this rock that I found at the railroad track. You know, with this card, I feel like this is like either a card of being on proper path or being on track. And if you look at a train track, if you stand on a train track and look down, you can see so far, but there is a point to where you can't see anymore. Okay. And I feel like that might be an energy that's tied into this reading. Okay. That you can see so much, you can envision so far, but there are things that you still cannot see. Okay. You can't see all the way down. You can't see the end of the track. It just comes to a point, and that's basically infinity. It can be infinity for all you know, or you can think in your mind that there's a stop sign down there, or that there's no more train track down there. All right. Now that's significant. What do you see at the end? Do you see more train? Do you see the track going on and on and on and on? Or do you see it stopping at some point? Do you see yourself going through a tunnel of darkness at some point? Do you see the train tracks going off a cliff? So there's definitely something about kind of like where on the path that you're on and where it's going. How do you envision it playing out? Yeah. Because you can only see so far, but what do you see? But what do you see? All right. So let's see. Group 3. What is the general overall message for group 3? What are they dealing with? What are they looking at? We have patience and planning. Look at that. Talking about them train tracks. What do you see? What do you see? That's the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles does talk about patience, but knowing when to stop, like knowing when, it's not going to yield anything, or knowing when to be really patient and know that, hey, I'm just going to keep going. I don't know what's over this hill over here. So if I get to this hill, I can look over it. And then after that, you're like, dang, I don't know what's down in that valley. Let me go see what's down in that valley. So there's kind of this patience, or just like general just acceptance that you don't know everything, or that you can't see the bigger picture just yet. Okay. What else do we have here? The waiting game. Oh my gosh. Y'all been made to be patient. Okay. So you're at the beginning stages of something for group 3. Or at a crossroads in general where things don't seem to be moving. Okay. Firm foundation. Okay. Okay, so yeah, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so it does feel as if there's definitely something here about being made to wait until you have built a foundation, or the foundation is being built currently, and the roots are digging in. You could even see a little sprouting, but it feels as if the roots are strong. I'm telling you, the roots are strong. So whatever it is that you've planted is growing. All right. Okay. I'm feeling like maybe it hasn't sprouted up out of the ground just yet, but under the ground, there's these roots that have started to spread out and do their thing. Okay. Collect moisture, collect resources and nutrients and drawing, and it's pushing up. And any day now, it's going to be breaking through the ground. Okay. So patience and planning. So I'm hearing that one of your keys right now is going to be budgeting, mapping out what it looks like when it does pop out for you. And this can be as strict or as lenient as you like it to be. Like you can say, oh, when I get $1,000,000, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z and leave it at that. Or you could say, when I get $1,000,000, 200,000 is going to be dedicated to this, and 100,000 is going to be dedicated to this. So you get very detailed if you like. The more detailed you are, the better it is. But if you don't have an overall vision, then you can just start with 1, 2, and 3. These are 3 things I would do, and then start going into those different things. Go into each one and see what that actually looks like. What would it take to create that? And so I'm hearing that definitely the foundational element is speaking more about what how you would manifest, or how would it manifest. Okay. How do you see it manifesting? This ideal goal project, this new career. For some of you, you've been waiting on a promotion. You've been waiting on a sign of whether or not you're supposed to leave or go, like you stay or go. And I'm hearing that in this situation, there is a promise of building something very long living or long standing where you are. There is something that can grow from where you are. I do feel that this is speaking to someone, you've been somewhere, and like I said, you've been planting the seeds, and maybe you don't see the sprouts just yet. So this can be some type of investment as well. Cryptocurrency is coming up. I'm also some type of online stuff. So like if you've invested, I guess cryptocurrency, because I can't think of anything else that you could invest in online. Also, too, I'm picking up on like, those lotto games that are online, sweepstakes and things like that. That could come and create and offer you like seed money so that you can plant, so that you can plan for a better future. I'm also picking up too that for some of you, right now the focus is on building a nest egg or building a savings emergency fund. This will help alleviate a little bit of stress for you in the future, because you don't feel like, you can start, maybe you don't feel like you can start this thing because, man, what if this thing happens? I won't have this, or this. And so for some of you, you're being told right now, okay, if that's your concern, focus on saving some money then, so that when you take this step, you don't have to be worried. You don't have to be worried. Now, because we do have this energy of waiting, patience, firm foundation, 4 of Pentacles means that something is being kind of like restricted or held back somehow. I am hearing the question of like, what are you waiting for? So totally different message for some of you, that you may be using the excuse of planning or lack of resources or lack of knowing what's next. You may be using that as an excuse, and that's probably blocking you up. Okay. Yeah, keeping you going around and around because you're waiting for a sign or waiting for permission to do it. Okay. All right, so let's get in here and see what your oracle cards have to say. Group 3, we're going to put your message of abundance from the universe over there for the end. Ganesh is coming with protection. Yes. So definitely a sense of like very much resonating with that last message of your concerns about how, what, all of those concerns that are keeping you kind of like in this cycle of maybe like false starts, like starting, but like, don't know if it's a thing. I do feel like there is a sense of protection. I feel like also if you needed more a sense of security and a sense of knowing that's coming to you, that's going to come to you in the near future. Protection. So a sense of protection, yes. Okay. Because this person is standing in front and they have this mountains in the background here, or in front of him technically, and Ganesh is actually flying over some mountains here. So I feel like whatever blockages or fears you're having about taking this step or making this move, there is some clarity coming to you about having a sense of protection, okay, and a sense of direction. Also, not just mentally, but I feel like there may actually be people or resources showing up to let you know or to add to your sense of security, your sense of protection, okay? It gives you more faith and more confidence that, you know, you're going to be okay. For some of you, this is something just as reliable as a new car. It's like, yeah, I want that job, but it's across town and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make it every day. So then opportunity to purchase a new car, a new reliable car comes, and you know that, you know, it came to assist you in feeling more confident about taking that position. Okay. All right. Yeah. It frees your mind up from those worries. What else do we have here? Seventh house of relating. Okay. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Yes. And bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Yes. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, bountiful nature says that you have been kind of thinking kind of small or thinking in a very restrictive manner, and it's been keeping you in a cycle. Okay. So, sometimes you're feeling very up about this thing, and then other times you don't feel so confident. And so, in general, it's talking about, yeah, go out, spend some time in nature, connect with the fact that everything in nature is provided for by God. And you are no different, right? You are no different. If he's feeding the birds and the worms and the ants, then you are going to be fed, you are going to be clothed, you are going to be protected and provided for. Okay. So I do feel like that's a beautiful message from your spirit guides and from your ancestors too. With the show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, it's not even about showing okay, I'm hearing that the world is waiting for you to show up, to step into this. Okay. Now this could be something that puts you out in front of people, or like just puts you more out into the community to interact, to connect. Excuse me. Or puts you in a position where you can interact with people on a regular basis, and they can see you, they can experience you the way that they need to, especially with the seventh house card coming up as relating. Okay, how you relate to people, how you relate in general. So we have partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. Okay, so yeah, okay. So for some of you, this is about travel. For some of you, this is about just expanding yourself in general, and how you will be accepted. So you could be going around and around and around withholding certain parts of yourself, or overthinking how to best express yourself. And it's like, just do it. um and I'm not saying that if you're a writer or creative, that you don't take time to consider how to put it into a medium and things like that, but it is saying that overthinking or over complicating it with how it'll be received, it could be putting you in a stalemate. Now with the relating card, Something that you waited for, or something that has been causing a lot of doubt for you, is about to be changed, and you're going to be able to move forward. Okay. Somebody's going to water you. This angel is watering the garden. Somebody's going to come water you so you can grow. And it's something you've been waiting for. Yeah. You about to come out. I'm coming out. Okay. Also, some type of project or something that you have been withholding and haven't been putting out, for the simple fact that you just don't know if it's going to, you don't know if it's going to be successful. And maybe you don't know that that's what the thought is. Maybe you don't know, subconsciously you have a fear of it being successful. Okay. Of whether or not it will be successful, but really if it's going to be successful. Let's see. What about an outlook for group 3? Let's get an outlook for group 3. Shoot. We have high honor. Okay. We have like main male here. Okay. The man with the rose. We also have the sun. Now you had 2 more cards, so I'm going to give them to you. We have the labyrinth and discipline. Yeah. So this does talk about, this here talks about 7-11 or 11-7. So it does talk about going in a cyclical you're in a cycle because of these doubts and fears. Okay, so this is the whip and the broom. So I do feel like you have been avoiding this offer or this opportunity to step into something new, this invitation to step into something new, because of, you're confusing it, or you're complicating it with people, you're complicating it with all these extra thoughts and things, and it doesn't need to be. Okay, with this high honor, the man with the rose and the sun card, it does feel as if it's waiting for you to put yourself out there, because you're supposed to catch the eye of a specific person. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, but I do feel as if, well, firstly, I'm feeling as if you are divinely protected by some high-level guides and spirit angels, or high-level angels and spirit guides. Okay. They would be masculine. And I do feel like these are coming in to help you, especially if your masculine energy has been, not showing up in the way that you would, that is progressive to you. So you have some male spirit guides popping in perhaps to help you move forward. You could have a physical male showing up as a friend, as an investor, to assist you in moving things along, bringing more of a sense of stability and protection to you so that you can move forward. Now, this person could be an Aquarius, just to throw it out there. This person could be an Aquarius looking to assist you. And I'm hearing there's no strings attached to this. So it's okay to accept. Some of you are concerned about karmic cycles and are almost crippled by the idea that if you make the wrong choice, you're going to be stuck in another cycle, that you're going to have ill come to you. But that's not the case. And I'm here to let you know that maybe that's what this spirit guide also wants you to know, is that your concern about making another choice is what's stopping you from being able to really step into this sense of freedom and vastness. Okay. It's like you're scared to make the wrong choice. But you have to be able to take risks sometime. Okay. Yeah, this is your destiny. The cross. This is your destiny. And I feel like too, you have this contract with this person. It's contracted, spiritually contracted with this person. Oh my gosh, we have 11 and 7 here again. 11 7 here again. Showing up. The whip, as a matter of fact, showing up just like it did over here. We have the whip twice, and they're both 11s. So definitely a sense of, I would say a sense of repeating the same thing over and over. Yeah, I feel like there is something that you're afraid of doing again, like repeating. Okay, and with the lighthouse card, there is a sense of warning. What are they being warned about? Okay, a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, wishes are coming true, birth of a daughter. Okay, so I also feel too that you are afraid of something being taken away from you, or a choice that you make. You're scared of a choice being made that will bring you danger or some type of opposition from the people around you, perhaps family and friends. Okay, but whatever this is, it's a necessity for you to go ahead and take this next step. Okay, this is how you're going to unlock abundance, by freeing yourself from this whip, from the restriction, from perhaps overbearing friends, or just, I'm hearing even expectations of other people. You feel a sense of fear surrounding this thing, as if you make the certain choice, that it creates the opportunity for other people to either bring harm up against you somehow, or block you, or try to block you, throw obstacles in your way. Well, use tact and diplomacy. Make sure you're dotting your T's and crossing your I's. The things that you need to pay attention to, make sure that you're paying attention to them. So what I'm hearing is that home, because I see home here and I see home in the back of the high honor card. So definitely paying attention to the priorities, okay? Because whatever this is feels very much like it's not conventional. It feels very unconventional. So something about having a fear of how people will accept it, or if it's going to cause concern. And I'm going to tell you what very directly what's coming up. For some of you, whatever this unconventional lifestyle or this unconventional choice that you want to make when it comes to your finances and your resources or your career, it seems like you're concerned about like your family life, your children, and things like that. Not that you're concerned about it, but that you're aware that not everyone will understand the choices. And so you're like almost like crippled with fear that they might come up against you somehow. And by making the choice, you'll create some type of loss for yourself or danger for yourself somehow. All right. Whew. Let's see. Let's get you a yes or no answer. So just hold your question in your mind. Group three. Group three. Yes or no? What answer do you have for group three for that question? Surrender control. Yeah. So I'm hearing there that yes, these things, some things could happen, but they could not happen also. There's a possibility of tons of things happening. That doesn't mean they'll happen. Seek professional advice. So I feel as if this is talking about, make sure you're checking like rules and regulations or something like that behind whatever you're doing. Or making sure that whatever, you could just ask a trusted friend, honestly. Ask a trusted friend, like, hey, I want to do this thing. What does it sound like to you? And they might have questions or ideas or concepts for you to consider. You may already have the answers for all of them, but they might just be able to bring these things up and give you the perspective of someone else, someone outside of yourself. Okay. Surrender control means that, yeah, you could spend time worrying about the things that could go wrong, or you could go ahead and move. Okay. Surrender control. I'm also picking up surrender control, about how this plays out. I don't know, but I'm hearing that you're held in high regard. You're held in high regard. So surrender control is the answer to your question. Let's get one more card here for the answer. It's in the details. So yeah, so you're all in the details. You're all in the details. And so maybe you're clinging too tightly to how this unfolds. Okay. So surrender control. Let's close with your message from the universe. Eternity is a really, really, really long time. I think we'll be able to squeeze everything in. Relax. Peace and blue jeans, the universe. Again, remember we talked about the railroad track and see like you're thinking about trying to do everything at one time and it's crippling you, right? But this is saying there's enough time in your plan for everything, okay? So just move with what you're in now, right? Move in what you're in now, and then those things. And some of you have insights about your life. You have lots of insights about your life that have been given to you, but for whatever reason you're not seeing where they need to be placed, or the fact that that's a lifetime of insights and not just a season of insights. Okay. All right, that's it for group 3. Now I'm going to close with the collective, a fractal message. Because y'all know I just love it. All right, so let's see. Spirit, what do you have for the collective regarding career and finance, keys to unlocking abundance? Okay, we have the number 1 here with this energy. I don't know, but I just saw a broken yoke. So even things that you handle with care mishaps can still happen when you handle with care. And so you have to surrender control sometime and do your best, obviously, but don't hold it so tightly that you manifest exactly what you feared. Okay. So let's see what this is saying. Creation. You are a creator. When this card appears, it signifies a strengthening in your energetic field to bring those things which you require into physical manifestation. The things you require. Remember, we talked about firm foundation, feeling protected, making sure, wanting to know that things are going to be taken care of. Okay. Creation is happening quickly from thought into form. Be conscious of what your thoughts are and when you're having them. The time between the thought and its appearance in the physical will be quick. Now is the time to get clear about what you desire in your life. The universal energies are working with you to bring your desires to fruition. All right, that's the collective message. And beautifully went with everybody's message so far. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. Good luck in unlocking these keys to abundance and just working with yourself and allowing these things to flow in. Remember, the collective energy is that the divine is really working with us to manifest our deepest desires. So keep your thoughts pure, as pure as you can, and enjoy it while it unfolds. Peace.